So make as many roaches as you can. We're going to try for a roach burrow timing.
Okay. And I need to scout now. Fuck. I keep doing these things like one at a time. It's truly
Yeah, I know.
tricky.
But it's going to come with practice. The more you play, the more fluid it's going to feel. You're oversaturated in your natural and undersaturated in your main. You need to send about 7 drones from your natural to your main. Start roach speed, and just make nothing but roaches from now on. Roaches, 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 roaches. I want you to focus more so on the timing than anything else right now. Start your roach speed good. I need 2 overlords. 2 overlords.
Got it.
Control that Zelnaga tower with your Zerglings. You're still just cranking out roaches. Good. You see zealots and sentries and a cannon. So our first priority when we hit this roach burrow timing is to kill the cannon, because that's his detection. Inject, inject.
Okay.
And our timing is coming, so when these next roaches pop out, we're going to start to move across the map. Set your rally point into his natural. Get all your units together and consolidated and on a hotkey. You have 4 roaches in the back of your natural that aren't doing anything. 5 roaches in your natural that aren't doing anything. Alright, continue making roaches, continue injecting. And you see his army's on the move. This is actually this is okay with us. This is okay. Keep going to his natural.
Okay, do I want to make my rally back in my base?
No.
Or what do I want to do here?
No, you want to go right into his natural. You have burrow. He can't kill you right now.
Perfect.
Go kill the cannon that you know is there. You have 4 or 5 roaches that are just halfway across the map. I'll kill the other cannon. Now send half your roaches into the main and kill as many probes in the natural as you can with the other half. And you're rallying roaches across the map. You're injecting. You're making roaches. Now you're fighting. And you're crushing him mercilessly. This is a beautiful roach burrow timing. Remember, you have to utilize the burrow. As you take damage, burrow your injured roaches. Not all your roaches, just the injured ones. You want to click on them individually and press R. So get them all back up and keep fighting while you have the unit advantage. Please. Please, there's 12 roaches that are just chilling. And...
Yes!
Yes!
That's it. Amazing high five parties going on in my house.
Yes!
Fuck, that feels good.
And that is a perfect roach burrow timing.
Need to work on is like during that whole attack thing, I wasn't injecting back in my base, and I was focusing on the whole battle. So I need to work on that too. I mean, but that was awesome. Some timing push. I like that.
Yep. And one thing that I want you to really kind of take away from this is the importance and the power of good timing.
Oh, yeah. Now, what time did that game end at? Like, what time approximately were we pushing out at with those roaches and burrow finishing?
I will check for you.
Okay.
I don't want you to think timing in terms of game time though.
Okay.
You should base your timing off of perfect macro. If I start my Zergling speed with my first 100 gas, if I start my layer with my next 100 gas, if I start roach burrow and roach speed immediately, then when those upgrades finish, I have a timing window where I can attack.
Yeah.
Right? Yes,
okay.
no?
Perfect, yeah.
Alright, so for what it's worth, that timing came around 10 minutes. The game ended at 12 minutes.
Sweet.
Alright, so we're going to do it one more time.
Same thing?
Fuck yeah, same thing. And here's the beautiful thing about this build. You know, this roach burrow timing is a great thing to try to do against Protoss players. You can win games with it. But if they defend it, if they do not win the game, you're not all in. You have your burrow, you just fall back and play defensively and expand again, and you kind of go up to the next phase of the game, which is either plus attack timings or Hydra roach timings.
And I mean, with that, I also had map control. I guess I could have expanded too as well and droned up.
Yeah, exactly. And, well, and here's the thing, you know, what you want to get to, the point you want to reach eventually, is you're going to go and you're going to make that roach burrow timing, and you're not trying to win with it. You're just going to take a poke. You're going to see if you can do some damage. If you can, great. If you can't, no big deal, because behind the poke, you're expanding and droning.
Yeah.
That's where we want to be ultimately. For now, it's okay to have a little bit shorter plan. Our short-term plan, roach burrow timing attack.
Okay.
But eventually, after we've done this 20 times and we know how to do it, and it's muscle memory, we're going to be working for the next step. All right. So right now, the timing attack is our last step. But eventually, we want our next step to be expand, and then our next step to be basically reacts to his army composition. So if he's going Immortal, we add Hydra. If he's going Colossus, we add Corruptor. And then our ultimate last step is to win the game with Broodlords.
I think I was doing good too. What I got out of that last game was the scouting with those Zerglings.
Pretty fucking sweet when you know what's going on in it.
Yeah, but the thing that kind of freaks me out though, I don't know what's going on in his base. I don't know if he's going to robotics and stuff.
As you play more, you're going to learn to make more educated decisions. If he has sentries, he's in 9 times out of 10, not all the time. Really smart high-level players will make sentries and then forgate you because they're like, he's going to think I'm expanding, and that's great. You know, that's where the mental part of StarCraft comes into play. But in general, if he's making sentries, he's expanding, and in general, if he's making anything else, he's going to attack you off one base. In general, all right. And if you want to approach StarCraft like poker, do you play poker?
No.
You play. Oh fuck it. If you don't gamble, then this might not be a good analogy for you. But you want to play, by the numbers. You want to math it out. You know, what is the highest probability of success for me right now? You know. So if he's making sentries, he's most likely expanding. So if you can't be certain, then you want to play it that way.
Okay. Now, if you know he's going for one base, so that means he's generally making an army going for like a one base push,
yeah,
right?
That means if he's going for a one base push, then you need an army too. You have to match him unit for unit. So you got to stop making drones and start cranking shit out.
Okay. But do you wait to see this army push out, or
no?
Just you figure he's at one base.
The instant that you realize he's not expanding, you say, oh, I see a Zealot and a Stalker. And okay, that's suspicious. And then you keep checking, Okay, it's a Zealot and 2 Stalkers. Now I'm definitely thinking, aggression. So you stop all drone production. You only make lings and roaches and whatever. So.
Perfect.
All right, are you ready?
Yep.
All right, fantastic.
Now, at which point would I want to send like a drone to scout?
The timing that I use is like I'll send a drone. If I don't scout with my Overlord, I'll send a drone the instant I build something. Unless I'm going 13 gas, 12 pool. In that case, I'm just going to wait till lings. And the reason for that is because if I'm going 13 gas, 12 pool, I'm already safe against any sort of cheesy shit. I don't need to know what he's doing. My drone's not going to see anything that my lings wouldn't be able to deal with otherwise.
Oh, I found him.
Yep. looking good so far. I can already see the progress. Starting to connect the dots, so to speak.
Oh fuck, that didn't happen the way I wanted it to.
It's okay. Just use your links to make sure that it doesn't put it down a pylon and get that hatch up as soon as you can.
Come on. Hatch, 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 hatch.
The reason this hatch is a little delayed is because you started your second queen a little bit prematurely.
Okay.
But that's no big deal. So we're going to get right back out on the map with those lings. No, you're mining gas too soon.
Oh, too soon.
Not until the second queen finishes.
Okay. It's almost done. Is it okay, though?
Yeah, you're fine. But
Okay.
this is just going to mean that you're going to have less drones in the mid-game. Because remember, our timing is all based off these gases. So creep tumor with the new queen. You're going to start your layer soon. You're still droning heavily. And our layer is going to go now.
Do I want a roach warren first?
Nope.
I can do one now.
After you spin this larva, you can make a roach horn. Oh, yeah, you're supply blocked, so you can't make one. So make a roach warren and then an overlord and then a drone. Inject your hatch. And your economy is going to be much smaller this game than it has been. You need a second gas. You need to transfer 5 drones down to your natural. You really need that roach horn. Getting the roach horn late is actually going to really throw off your timing a great deal. But I guess because everything else was early, we're going to be okay. So continue droning.
Okay.
Just continue droning until the roach horn finishes. Make sure you're making drones at your natural hatchery as well. Drones, drones, drones. Mine from your second gas.
Seen sentries, so guessing that's an expansion coming up.
That would be my guess as well. You're still not macroing on. There you go, good. And your roach horn is about to finish, so we're going to save up a little bit of money. And we're going to start roach speed and burrow at the same time.
Okay.
And burrow. And right now we're our economy is not really where it is where we want it to be. Yeah, this is where you start making roaches, but we're lower econ than we were last time, so you're not going to feel like you can make as much stuff.
I got lots of larvae, certainly.
Yep. And what you can do is just spend all your gas on roaches, and then if you have any leftover money, you can make drones with that. You do need an overlord. Yeah. Actually, 2 overlords. Yep. 2 overlords, not 1.
Fuck.
1 more overlord. There you go.
Do I want to start?
Not yet. The reason for that is because the reason you make 2 overlords at a time is because roaches suck up supply so fast. Inject both hatcheries, set your rally point into its natural, and get ready to go. Get all your units together. Lots of roaches being made. Alright, now you can send them. This is going to feel like a smaller attack. It is a smaller attack. It's a little bit earlier, so it still might work. You're going to have to be much more careful with your roach burrow usage, though, because you have less units. So you have to get as much mileage out of these guys as you possibly can.
Okay. Burrow completed.
You got to micro these guys a little bit.